This is not the video I expected to film today. So about 3 weeks ago, I sold my Sony FX3 after using it for the past 4 years, pretty much the entirety of my YouTube channel up until this point, but I sold it for the Sony FX2. And the reason for that was a couple things. The main one being I really missed APS-C mode. Now, if you're not familiar with the Sony FX3, it is a 12 megapixel sensor, which means there's not enough megapixels essentially for them to do an APS-C crop mode in 4K. You can do 1080, but not 4K. I personally did not know that when I bought the Sony FX3, and for a long time it was not a big deal. But over the past year or so, I've been wanting to be able to crop in or have that APS-C mode just more and more often. So I decided, why not sell the Sony FX3? I never really took advantage of the low light capabilities outside of filming weddings, which I have not done in a couple years now. So I didn't really have much reason to stick with the FX3 when I could buy the FX2 and it has everything I need. I also don't really shoot in slow motion. So I decided to do that, and the camera was great for 3 weeks. My last video was shot on the Sony FX2, and the B-roll and the rest of this video that you're going to see here in a minute was shot on the FX2 as well. But this morning, I sat down to film this video, and I turned on my Sony FX2 because I was going to talk about it a little bit. And it turns out the motherboard on my FX2 is fried. I don't know how or why, but it was fried. And I did not get any video on my phone of the motherboard, but if you've seen videos online of people's messed up cameras and you're like, oh, that's definitely the motherboard. So luckily it was within the 30-day return window for the Sony FX2. So I went and returned to that this morning, and now I'm stuck with no camera to film my videos. That's a lie. I have my Sony A7CR, which is my photo camera. So this video was supposed to be about my experience using the FX2, and while it worked, it was great. Now that it doesn't work and I no longer have it, that's not great, and I'm very sad because it was a great camera. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be buying another FX2. Probably not, actually, at least for the foreseeable future. Maybe sometime later on down the road. In the meantime, enjoy the last thing I got to shoot with the Sony FX2, which was a day trip that me and my wife went on, and it was a great time, and we took a lot of fun photos, so enjoy.
Any long ride is better with someone. There's plenty more to do and plenty to be done. And oh, just look how far we've come. Count the hours, each and every one. Add up the miles and tally up.
You can claim it as your own if you want.
Measure the distance from where we started from. No, just
Alright, this is going to be my version of the photo. You guys tell us who did it better.
Just look how far we've come.
Also, I'm now partnered with Musicbed, which is awesome because they are one of the few music licensing websites that supports actual artists and is not filled with any AI-generated slop. So you can click the link in the description and you can get a 14-day free trial of Musicbed. And if you decide that you like it and want to continue using it, then you will help support the channel in the process. So thank you to Musicbed, and enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, how many of you guys have been in this situation before? You're up in the middle of nowhere, no cell phone service. You really got to use the bathroom. So you stop at a gas station, use the bathroom, get back in your car, realize your Google Maps is no longer mapped to where you're going, and now you have no service. So you're really just having to guess and figure out. We're currently up in the mountains here in Virginia, trying to get to Grayson Highlands State Park, and I have no clue where I'm going. I told my wife that I do know exactly where we're going, but I think I'm lost now. So hopefully we can figure this out, and when we eventually get there, we'll cut to that No.
Are we actually lost?
I don't know. We are currently at Grayson Highlands State Park. I came here about a year ago to try and photograph the wild horses they have here. I had no luck. We're back here again today. Hopefully we're gonna make it happen. So to break it down, in the short time I had the Sony FX2, I thought it was incredible. The image quality out of that camera was amazing. I loved the 7K downsampled look much more than the look of the video from the Sony FX3. I love how sharp and crisp it is. So that was really nice. And for what it was, while I had it, it was an awesome camera. Now that I don't have it, I am very, very sad. But like I mentioned, I probably will not be buying another FX2 for the foreseeable future, and I want you guys to comment down below what you think my next camera might be. I'll give you one hint, it's not Sony. So we'll probably see another video about that here in the near future. So thank you to Musicbed. Like I said, if you enjoyed the music in this video, you can click the link in the description and get a 14-day free trial. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe to help support the channel. And I hope I could inspire you guys to get out and take more photos. Go out and shoot.